Thank you very much. Let us have our seats. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure to extend a warm welcome to each and every one of you gathered here today to the Nigerian Society of Engineers Fellowship Conferment Ceremony. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to begin introducing to you here at this event distinguished guests and dignitaries who have graced us with their presence at this event. And I must tell you, every one of you is looking very wonderful and beautifully dressed in your various attires. Ladies and gentlemen, let us make welcome the President and Chairman in Council of the Nigerian Society of Engineers, Engineer Margaret Aina Oguntala, fellow Nigerian Society of Engineers. Engineer Margaret Oguntala is the 34th President of the Nigerian Society of Engineers and the first female president in our 65 years history. A round of applause for her once more. Ladies and gentlemen, also present at this event is our smart and digital president. If you look at him, he is with his laptop. I don't know, he's connecting with the world. Please make welcome the immediate past president of the Nigerian Society of Engineers, the 33rd president, Engineer Tasiu Sahad Gidari Wudil, FNSE, MNI in waiting. You are very much welcome, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, also present at this event is the Vice President Corporate Services, Engineer Dr. Nnenna Agubata, FNSE. A round of applause for her. We have here also at this event the Vice President of the Council for the Regulation of Engineering in Nigeria, who serves equally as the Vice Chairman of the NSE Board of Fellows, Engineer Olaolu Amos Ogundile, fellow Nigerian Society of Engineers. Also here present, we have a member of the National ESCO of the Nigerian Society of Engineers, Engineer Aliyu Ibrahim, FNSE, ESCO member, Corporate Services. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, we have here the Chairman, Board of Fellows of the Nigerian Society of Engineers, the man whose signature has put a lot of you here and who has worked with his board rigorously to screen every one of the conferees today to be present at this conferment. Please make welcome Engineer Kamila Maliki Wopa, FNSE, FA Eng, MNI. Ladies and gentlemen, we also have here the Executive Secretary of the Nigerian Society of Engineers, Engineer Joshua Egube, fellow Nigerian Society of Engineers, fellow American Society of Civil Engineers. Please a round of applause for him. You're welcome. Also here present is the Director of Membership of the Nigerian Society of Engineers, in person of Engineer Odulami Babatunde, fellow Nigerian Society of Engineers. Please, may I request the members of the Board of Fellows here present to please stand up for recognition as we put our hands together for them. All members of the Board of Fellows, we appreciate you. Thank you very much. All national chairman of divisions here present, we welcome you to this event, and all branch chairmen of the Nigerian Society of Engineers, you are all welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, can we please have our conferees stand up? Let us give them a rousing round of applause. The conferees, we congratulate you. It's not easy. Can we please show the screen to see our online participants? If we have online participants, can we please see them? Make way. Online participants, please. Okay. Please, you can have your seats. We welcome everyone, both online and physically present. Today marks a significant milestone as we come together to officially honor and decorate 116 esteemed engineers who have reached the pinnacle of recognition within our esteemed society by attaining the fellowship status in 2 batches. We had the first batch this morning of 55, and we're having the second batch now of 61. Please, a round of applause for yourselves. This achievement is no small feat, as each individual has undergone rigorous screening and assessment by the esteemed Board of Fellows, symbolizing their dedication, expertise, and commitment to the field of engineering. I therefore extend a heartfelt congratulations to all conferees here present and online for this remarkable achievement as we collectively celebrate you all. My name is Engineer Emmanuel Ejika, MNSC, and I'll be your host at this event. Thank you very much. But before we continue to the event, I'd like to share some safety tips. For the safety and well-being of all attendees at this event, I would recommend the following safety tips. Familiarize yourself with the locations of the convenience. It is just behind me, and we have 2 exit doors, the door where you came in through and one at the back. The ladies is to my left when you go back, and the gents to my right. Also, be mindful of your surroundings, especially this is a crowded area. Please, we should endeavor to clear the aisle at all times so that we can all have a good passageway. And in the event of any emergency, please, we request that you remain calm. You can easily reach our ushers. You can see them standing, Sonia ushers, or the security around you. We would definitely direct you to safety, as your safety is our topmost priority. Thank you very much. Please, the program of events is on page 10 of the program brochure, and we will continue to it. We'll use that judiciously. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, I am honored to introduce a distinguished leader in engineering, whose remarkable contribution has significantly impacted our profession. Please join me in warmly welcoming Engineer Wupa Kamila Maliki, FNSC, FA Eng, MNI, the Chairman, Board of Fellows of the Nigerian Society of Engineers, for his welcome address. If I were you, I would do better than that. Thank you.
The President, Nigerian Society of Engineers, Engineer Mrs. Margaret Aina Oguntala, FNSC. My distinguished immediate past President, Engineer TSC Woodil, FNSC NIPS participant. Distinguished Vice President, Nigerian Society of Engineers, Engineer Felicia, FNSC, okay, Dr. Felicia Agubata, FNSC. ESCO member, Engineer Ibrahim Aliu, all senior engineers here, fellows, members of Nigerian Society of Engineers, chairmen of branches, our conferees, spouses of engineers and spouses of our conferees, ladies and gentlemen of the press, with immense pleasure and on behalf of the President and Chairman of the Council, as well as the esteemed Council and Board of Fellows of the Nigerian Society of Engineers, I extend a warm welcome to everyone gathered here for the prestigious event of the Conferment of Fellowship by our esteemed society. The Nigerian Society of Engineers extends a heartfelt welcome to our conferees, their spouses, and well-wishers on this significant occasion. Today marks the recognition of another set of 61 engineers who have exhibited exceptional prowess in the field and advancement of engineering, as they are conferred with the Fellowship of Nigerian Society of Engineers. This accolade represents the pinnacle of achievement for any practicing engineer in Nigeria. These distinguished professionals are lauded for successfully navigating the rigorous screening and assessment process, which has always upheld the highest standard of integrity and fairness. To our special guest of honor, the President, the Chairman of Council, esteemed fellows, and members of the Nigerian Society of Engineers, conferees, ladies and gentlemen, it is indeed a pleasure to welcome you once again to this auspicious gathering, where we come together to celebrate the induction of new fellows. I extend the heartfelt gratitude to each and every one of you for gracing this occasion with your presence. I thank you all.
Thank you very much. A round of applause for him once more. I'm very sure he's feeling relieved now, but each time one set is approved, another set begins. Some of you will come with Ghana Must Go of publications and applications. This is what they have to go through to ensure that you become fellows of the society. Let us put our hands together for him once more. Thank you. Her journey began with a chemical engineering degree from the University of Benin, and then youth service at North Brewery Limited, Kano. Rising through the ranks, she became the managing partner of BAMSAT Engineering Limited. She has contributed significantly and immensely to the Nigerian Society of Engineers and the Association of Professional Women Engineers of Nigeria. More so, serving as chairman of the NSC Ikeja branch and mentors young engineers, even as matron of the Nigerian Universities Engineering Students Association. Ladies and gentlemen, today I have the privilege of introducing a remarkable woman, fondly known as Irelu Global, Irelu Worldwide. Her life and story is a testament to diligence, integrity, and leadership. As Baba Afe Babalola, SAN, aptly put it, she is a woman of substantial substance. And just recently we had a program here at NSC, and then Dr. Obi Ezekwesili said something. When you want to bet something new, the men don't carry a womb. Ladies and gentlemen, she is recognized for her contributions to engineering and her dedication to excellence. she has made history as the 34th president of the Nigerian Society of Engineers. Like I said at the beginning introducing her, she is the first female to hold this position in the Society's 65-year history. If you are conversant with the activities of the NSE, which is made possible now by the Programs and Publicity Committee, she's notably known for her agenda of rebirthing the Nigerian Society of Engineers to foster growth, empowerment, and advancement in engineering. And she emphasizes on 5 strategic areas, which include membership development, intergovernmental, industry and academia collaborations, international relations, community impact, and NSE re-imaging. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Engineer Margaret Aina Oguntala, FNSE, President and Chairman in Council of the Nigerian Society of Engineers, to the podium for her address. Can we please jam those hands together for her?
Please be seated. The director of program is learning very well to not only direct the program well, but also extend the hand of gentlemen to ladies when they come up here. And he knows that I'm not ashamed of being a woman. So I embrace my femininity, and I insisted that it helps me to come up the stairs. So for all the women in the house, please give yourselves a round of applause. The immediate past president of the Nigerian Society of Engineers, Engineer Tasiu Saad Gidari Wudil, fellow Nigerian Society of Engineers, MNI loading. Vice President Corporate Services, Engineer Dr. Felicia Nnenna Agubata, fellow Nigerian Society of Engineers. Distinguished National Exco member, Engineer Aliu Ibrahim, fellow Nigerian Society of Engineers. The Chairman Board of Fellows, Engineer Maliki Wopa Kamila, FNSE, FENG, MNI. The Executive Secretary of the Society, Engineer Joshua Egubi, FNSE. The Director of Membership Services, Engineer Babatunde Odunlami, fellow Nigerian Society of Engineers. I'd like to recognize, even though they have been asked to rise and be acknowledged, I'd like to acknowledge the presence of the members of the Board of Fellows who are seated here to support the chairman. The Vice Chairman, Board of Fellows, who is also the Vice President of COREN, Engineer Olaolu Ogundiyile, FNSE. Engineer Iniobon Louisa Usoro, fellow, Engineer Dr. Iniobon Louisa Usoro, fellow Nigerian Society of Engineers. Engineer Dr. Olubunmi Koka, fellow Nigerian Society of Engineers. Engineer Charles Akintayo Akintola, fellow Nigerian Society of Engineers. And of course, the latest groom in town, the Secretary of the Board of Fellows, who got married only last Saturday and is here with us today. I asked him how his wife allowed him to come out. But she's a very magnanimous lady, and she understands the job that her husband has and the role that he plays in the Nigerian Society of Engineers. Barrister Terry Emeka Ibe. Make sure you don't go for any other event after this one. Very distinguished fellows of the Nigerian Society of Engineers here present, chairmen of divisions and branches of the Nigerian Society of Engineers here present, corporate members, graduate members, student members of the Nigerian Society of Engineers here present, very distinguished guests, gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the Council and the entire membership of the Nigerian Society of Engineers, I bring you very warm greetings and sincere best wishes on this special occasion of our prestigious event, the Fellowship Conferment on Deserving Engineers, the second in this year, 2024. Today, we recognize and confer fellowship upon a distinguished group of engineers whose contributions to our profession and to our nation are exemplary. This fellowship is not merely an acknowledgement of your past achievements, but a charge to continue serving with excellence and integrity. And on that note, I say congratulations to each of you on achieving this significant landmark in your careers. Your fellowship is indeed a testament to your exceptional dedication, skill, and commitment to the advancement of engineering in Nigeria and beyond. As fellows, you are now leaders of our esteemed society, and it is quite imperative that you uphold the highest standards of professionalism and ethics, serving as role models for the next generation of engineers. Your actions or inactions, decisions and contributions will reflect not only on your personal and professional reputations, but also on the reputation of the Nigerian Society of Engineers. Therefore, let your work inspire and set benchmarks for others to follow. Embrace this honor, and a great one at that, with a sense of responsibility and commitment. Be the torch bearers of progress, the champions of quality, and the advocates for sustainable development in Nigeria and also beyond. Your role as fellows extends beyond your individual achievements to the collective advancement of our profession and our nation. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, this event offers us, as always, the platform to put the significant subject of our country's development on the front burner. Our nation stands at a very critical juncture where the collaboration between the government and professionals, particularly engineers, is essential for sustainable development. Our expertise is crucial in assisting federal, state, and local governments to tackle the numerous infrastructural challenges which we do face. Whether we're talking about design, construction, maintenance of roads, bridges, schools, hospitals, or energy systems, our input, as you would agree with me, is invaluable. And therefore, we shall continue to offer our commitment together and our expertise to ensure that engineering projects are of the highest quality and meet the needs of our communities. The recent granting of financial autonomy to local government areas presents a unique opportunity for grassroots development. This autonomy allows local governments to directly manage their finances and prioritize projects that will have the most significant impact on our people. However, financial autonomy alone is not enough. It must be coupled with effective leadership and strategic planning. Local government chairmen nationwide must therefore rise to the occasion and prove their mettle by collaborating closely with Nigerian engineers. And I use this opportunity to charge our branch chairmen and indeed the division chairmen to ensure that they pursue strategic partnership and collaboration with the local governments in their community. The importance of sustainable infrastructure at the grassroots level cannot be overstated. It is a catalyst for economic growth, social development, and environmental stewardship. And as engineers, we do have a fundamental role in designing and implementing infrastructure that meets the needs of our communities while also preserving the planet for future generations. Together, we can ensure that funds are used efficiently and transparently to deliver quality infrastructure projects that meet the needs of our people. We must advocate for and engage in partnerships with local governments to guide and oversee the implementation of engineering projects that will drive development at grassroots levels. At this junction, I'd like to invite everyone here, and even those who are physically present and those who are online, and in fact, to use everybody here as a point of contact to every Nigerian here and abroad, to the conference, the international conference of the Nigerian Society of Engineers, which will take place here in Abuja from 18th of November to 22nd of November. The conference, which is themed Engineering Solutions to Food Security and Climate Change, is expected to attract over 6,000 participants from Nigeria and beyond. It is an opportunity for knowledge sharing, to gain more experience, advance our career, and also network among ourselves. It is also an avenue for us to discuss the issues, the burning issues that we do have in the country today, particularly food security. As of today, we have secured some partnerships with some entities, some organizations, and even ministries for the conference. And we expect you, our conferees, to key into this project, align yourselves with the conference, which is the flagship event of the society, and indeed all other projects of the Nigerian Society of Engineers. On that note, I'd like to congratulate the conferees once again on their well-deserved fellowship. And I charge you to go forth and make a lasting impact, demonstrating the true value of engineering excellence in every corner of Nigeria and beyond. Thank you all, and God bless you.
Thank you very much, Madam President, for that wonderful speech and encouragement to our dear conferees. Thank you very much. We may have our seats. What Madam President has just said, in simple terms, is that you are now the pride of the Nigerian Society of Engineers. And the Nigerian Society of Engineers expect to see you do things differently in a way that we are all happy and exalted in our very exalted positions as engineers who will drive development and technology in Nigeria. And so we pray and we encourage you that as you attain the highest cadre of membership of NSE, everything will be fine, and our country will continue to move and develop in progress. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, The hour has come. The time, the reason for every one of us coming here from far and wide, all around the world, around the country, we have decided to come for this conferment and be celebrated here today, and that is the conferment of your fellowship. May I now invite to the podium the Chairman Board of Fellows of the Nigerian Society of Engineers, Engineer Maliki Kamila Wopa, FNSE, FA Eng, MNI, to take charge of this session to confer your fellowship. Thank you.
Madam President, please, conferees, I want to just request that any of you that who has come to this place for the conferment with his or her spouse should come up for the presidential handshake with the spouse. So you will also be able to take your pictures or the photo opportunity with the Madam President here. So conferees, please stand up. Hold your caps. I hereby request the pleasure of Madam President to inspect and confirm whether you are really standing straight. So please be sure your gowns are well fitted.
Okay, the time has come. The moment is here. And I want the conferees to just clap for themselves. Let's have the online conferees. Let's show their faces where they are. Please stand as well. Dear conferees, I'm sure you all got the notice that if you were not going to be here physically, you should let us know so that we will ship your materials to you. Because the symbol, or it's quite symbolic, that you have your materials with you when you are being conferred. So the gentleman who does not have his materials may please step down. And that's the gentleman online. May please step down and we'll take his conferment later. So, dear conferees, this is the moment, one of the most important moments of your life, when you reach or attain the pinnacle of your profession. Everybody should be seated while only the conferees are standing. Photographers, move to one side, please, and out of the crowd, please. Photographers, Everybody, please take your seats and allow only the conferees to have their moment. Thank you. So I'm going to read this, and when you hear you, then you say your name. When I say on you, then you mention your name. I, Engineer Margaret Aino Okuntala, fellow Nigerian Society of Engineers, by the grace of God and common will of Nigerian engineers, President and Chairman in Council of the Nigerian Society of Engineers, by the powers vested in me, hereby confer on you the distinguished fellowship of the Nigerian Society of Engineers. Congratulations. You may now wear your cap. You can shake it before you wear it, if you wish. Yeah. Enjoy the moment. Congratulations. So you may take your seat now. Your names will be called in batches of 6 per batch, and you will come in front here to be decorated with a pin, which you are expected to wear at all times. Mr. Chairman, please.
Yeah. I will call the first set of 6 people to be conferred, to be decorated.
Tell them what they'll come out with.
For the privilege of those who are not here early, you have your lapel, take it out of the box. You have your and the third thing, you have your plaque. Open it up. For those who are on the table earlier, they know what it is. So the first 6 people will step out with those 3 items. Remove it from, don't remove the scroll. The scroll you have inside the certificate already. Engineer Yumin Abasi Agadino. Engineer Yunimi Abasi Agadino. Engineer Sonny Adoga. Sonny Adoga. The third person is online. Engineer James Ogbemudia Aigudua. You just hold on. We'll confer you. Yeah, that's what we will confer you online later. Okay, you can stand wherever you are. Engineer Gregory Osage Akibi. Engineer Akibi. Where are you? Okay, thank you. Engineer Eberechi Ijoma Ebeze, online. Engineer Enagite ABM. Enagite ABM. Are you on? Thank you. Engineer Elisha Ezekiel Art. And Engineer Chizoba Cecilia Iruegu. Engineer Cecilia Iruegu. Are you here? Okay, thank you. Please, the media, can you highlight the conferee online, the 2 conferees online? James Aigbodua and Eberechi Ebeze. Please, if you are there, can you stand up? Those 2 conferees. Okay. Can you please raise up your hand to confirm? Okay, thank you so much. Do you have somebody beside you?
Online conferees. Have you got someone beside you who can do the pinning for you? Who can decorate you? If you have, please call the person forward to decorate you. And for those who are here, I have the honor of inviting my boss, the immediate past president of the Nigerian Society of Engineers, Engineer Tasiu Saad Gidari Wudil, FNSC, to take the first three from my right. Far right.
Engineer Uyeme Abasi Igadiuno started her engineering career at the University of Port Harcourt, where she graduated with a bachelor's degree in chemical engineering. She is currently a principal pipelines engineer in the design office at the SPDC.
Engineer Mada Abbas. Please come. Choose a lady and decorate her.
Engineer Inalegu Sani Adoga started his engineering career
you do the
at the
ladies.
University of Technology, Mina, where he
I
graduated
think we have
with a
three
Bachelor
each.
of engineering degree in chemical
We
engineering.
probably have the highest number of
currently
ladies in
process
this set.
engineering for the shell companies in Nigeria. Engineer James Ubemudia Aibodua graduated with a bachelor's degree in civil engineering at the Ambrose Ali University. He then proceeded to the University of Benin, Benin City, where he obtained a master's degree in civil engineering. He is currently a project manager in one of the offshore flagship projects in the SPDC.
Can we have the online conferees? Both of them were online and have been
Engineer
called.
Gregory Osage.
Have you got your pin
started
on?
his engineering career at the University of Benin.
If you have your pin on, please raise your hand.
Mechanical engineering. He currently serves as a supply chain
Yes.
commercial manager
Thank you.
at Shell Petroleum Development Company.
So congratulations to both of you, the online conferees. You may take your seat now.
Thank you.
Engineer Berichi graduated with a bachelor's degree in civil engineering. She is currently the manager of onshore assets brownfield projects for the Shell Petroleum Development Company of Nigeria Limited. Engineer Enajite Ebiem began her engineering career at the University of Port Harcourt, where she graduated with a bachelor's degree in electrical electronic engineering. She is currently the lead electrical engineer for the Asa North Gas Project, serving as the technical authority on the project. Engineer Elisha Ezekiel Hart started his engineering career at the University of Science and Technology, River State, where he graduated with a bachelor's degree in chemical engineering. He is currently a front-end engineering manager at Shell Petroleum Development Company of Nigeria. Engineer Chizoba Cecilia Irobu started her engineering career at the Federal University of Technology, Owerri, where she graduated with a bachelor's degree in chemical engineering. She is currently the chief engineer and LNG gas supplies project execution team at Shell Nigeria.
Okay, thank you. Engineer Obioma Chidibere, Iwu Amadi. Engineer Chidibere, are you here? Okay. Engineer Collins Iyaminapu Yoloma. Engineer Yoloma, is he here? Okay. Engineer Abdulmalik Jima. Engineer Abdulmalik Jima. Engineer Charles Johnson. Charles Johnson. Ah, okay. Engineer Olakunle Olanide Ladipo. Olakunle Olanide Ladipo.
Please, spouses can join the conferees and stand behind them.
Behind the
Thank you.
successful man or woman.
Move forward so the spouses can stay behind. Thank you.
Olakunle Olanide Ladipo. Okay. Just go to the extreme. Engineer Ezekiel Daluot Luther. Engineer Luther. Okay. 6. Who's coming?
Let's have the spouses behind the conferees, please. Yes.
Engineer Dr.
So-
Obioma C. Iwamadi began his engineering career with a bachelor's degree in power systems engineering technology. He's a seasoned academic and experienced in leading research teams and serving in various capacities at the Federal Polytechnic Nekede, Owerri. Engineer Collins Yamina.
I see that this batch has-
career at the River State University. Where he
I see that this batch has
in electric
5 spouses with
He
them.
is currently a management staff of Shell Petroleum
So-
Company Nigeria Limited.
I'm going to give the spouses the opportunity to decorate the conferees. So please go forward and decorate your husband. So the only man who is left
His
out
engineering career at the Federal
will be
Polytechnic.
decorated by
He obtained his honorary national diploma, and
the vice chairman of the board of fellows,
he is the managing director of
Engineer Olalu Ogundeyi Ile FNSC. Branch chairman, you of all people should have brought your spouse, the chairperson of Owerri branch.
Engineer Charles Mimi Bofa Agbeju Johnson started his engineering career at the River State University, graduating with a higher national diploma in marine engineering. He furthered his education at the same institution, obtaining a postgraduate diploma and a master's of technology in marine engineering. He is currently a teaching staff member at the Niger Delta University Wilberforce Island.
If you have been decorated,
Engineer
please come up
Olakunle
stage
Ladipo started
for
his engineering career at the
a
University of
presidential
Ibadan, where he
handshake.
graduated with a bachelor's degree in mechanical engineering. He is the managing director of Bogasi Engineering Company and managing director and CEO of Dream Glass Nigeria Limited, Port Harcourt. Engineer Ezekiel Daluhut Luther started his engineering career at the Abubakar Tafawa Balewa University, where he obtained a bachelor's degree in civil engineering. He is currently the assistant director in the Engineering Services Department, Federal Capital Development Authority, Abuja.
Yeah. Engineer Emeka Obina Mocha. Engineer Mocha. Engineer Anwalu Alaji Musa. Engineer Anwalu Musa. She can come up. Engineer Okechukwu Kingsley Nwafo. Okechukwu Kingsley Nwafo. Engineer Uchioma Uzoma Nwosu online. Uchioma Uzoma Nwosu. Please, the media, let's show him. Highlight him, let him keep standing. Engineer Chigo Chukwuemeka Obialo. Chigo Chukwuemeka Obialo. Online. Okay, 2 people online now. Engineer Emmanuel Ochigo Oche. Engineer Oche. Engineer Moshe Bolaton Kendi Odunowo. Are you? Okay. Engineer Gregory Oporon Ofove online, making 3. Engineer Edwin Imariegbe Ogbejiele.
Please move forward so your spouses can stand behind you. Please, once you are called,
Engineer
come out with your spouse.
Started his engineering career at the Nnamdi Azikiwe University, where he graduated with a bachelor's degree in electrical and electronics and computer engineering. He is currently the head of Tower Co-Management in MTN.
To decorate this
Engineer
6 conferees,
Alhaji Musa started his engineering career.
We have 2 spouses who will decorate
He graduated with a bachelor's
conferees.
degree in civil engineering. He is
So,
currently
madam,
the director of operations.
please go forward and
at Kano
decorate
State
your
Roads
husband.
Maintenance Agency.
Engineer, that's what we call the male spouses. The female spouses are engineeresses, and the male spouses are engineers. So, engineer, please, sir, decorate her.
Engineer Okechukwu Kingsley Nwafo started his engineering career at the Federal Polytechnic, where
He's also an
completed his
engineer.
national
Oh,
diploma
so it's a double
in
engine.
electrical electronic engineering. He's currently the CEO MD.
And for
of
the remaining
Concept
4,
Integrated Services
may
Limited.
I have Engineer Ibrahim Aliyu, FNSE. So do the first 2 from my extreme right. And Engineer Motayo Awosanya.
Started his engineering career
So do the
at the
next
Federal
2.
University of Technology, Owerri, where he graduated
Engineer Awosanya,
with a
FNSE,
bachelor's degree
please.
in mechanical engineering. He's currently the Deputy Project Manager and Project Execution Manager of sites for the Asa North project.
My husband and I were conferred with the fellowship of the Nigerian Society of Engineers on the same day. And I think, I want to believe that that might be the second time that we'll have that. Probably after the Madukas, who are both engineers.
Science and Technology.
And so what happened was that while I was being decorated, my husband stood behind me. And then we simply swapped, and then he was decorated. So it's good to see engineer couples coming together for conferment. Once you are ready, please come up for the presidential handshake.
Engineer Ochigo Emmanuel started his engineering career at the Federal University of Agriculture, Makurdi, where he graduated
Engineer
with a
Segun
degree
Ogungbemi
in mechanical engineering.
is online.
Senior mechanical engineer.
Engineer Samuel
Nigerian
Oluwaseun Oguntoye, please can you step out?
Engineer Mosebola Kehinde Odunowo.
Those who are online, the two conferees
on
this badge, have you got someone to decorate you?
A drive for progress led her to obtain a postgraduate.
Did you get someone to decorate
civil
you?
engineering from Abubakar.
Okay, congratulations.
She's currently the Assistant Director, Federal Ministry.
Doff your cap, so I will know that you heard me. Okay.
Engineer Segun Ola Ogungbemi, please can you stand up?
Gregory
Online.
Ofowe.
Engineer Samuel Oluwaseun
The University of
Oguntoye.
where he graduated with a bachelor's
Please, can you
degree in
stand?
electrical
Engineer Ikehinde
engineering.
Oyiwere.
A management staff of Shell.
Ikehinde Oyiwere. Hello. I think he's online. Yeah, I see. Engineer Victor Abba Ojabo.
Edwin Inhariede Ogbejiele.
Engineer Victor Ojabo. Is my personal friend. We school together. Congratulations. Engineer Maruf Akoni Ojebode. Engineer Ojebode, thank you, sir. Engineer Morakinyo Ojo. Morakinyo Ojo. Okay. Engineer Temitope Ayodeji Ojo. Engineer Temitope Ayodeji Ojo. Is he online? Oh. You are in line. If it's not on, it will be in. It's in line. Thank you.
Okay, so we have
Engineer
3/3.
Ogungbemi started
Not bad.
his engineering career at the Obafemi Awolowo University, where he graduated with a bachelor's.
So shall we have the spouses decorate
Materials
the
engineering.
the
He's currently
conferees?
the country utilities
Please
manager,
step forward.
Nigerian bottling company.
and decorate your husband while I call on Engineer Dr. Olubunmi Koka.
Engineer Oguntoye Samuel Oluwaseun started his engineering career at the Federal Polytechnic at Ado-Ekiti, where he
So
obtained
do the three,
international
decorate the
diploma.
three men who are here without their spouses.
Engineer Ikehinde Engineer Victor Abba Ojabo.
Once you are ready, please come up for the presidential handshake.
Graduated with a bachelor's degree in mechanical engineering. He's one of the founders of a not-for-profit aviation services organization providing support for humanitarian agencies in Nigeria and other African countries. Engineer Moruf Akoni Ojebode started his engineering career at Obafemi Awolowo University, where he graduated with a bachelor's degree in civil engineering. He is currently the Director of Highways, Ministry of Works and Transport. Engineer Obafemi Morakinyo Ojo started his engineering career with a bachelor's degree in civil engineering. He successfully managed diverse projects with excellence in project management and budgeting. Engineer Temitope Ayodeji Ojo started his engineering career at Ladoke Akintola University of Technology, where he graduated with a bachelor's degree in civil engineering. He is currently the senior project manager at Starbic and Laralek Construction Limited.
Okay. Engineer Castro Prosper Okafor, can you please come up? Engineer Kachisisho Abel Okenwa, are you here? Please come forward. Are you here? Engineer Meshiak Ifemi Okwemode. Are they, okay, please, what's the name? Okay, yeah, all right. Engineer Okudini Gerald Okongu. Engineer Kingsley Osita Okonkwo. Yeah. And Engineer Lillian Chigozie Okorie. That's six of them. Yes. Okay. What next? You have six now? Yes. So who speaks? The president. Okay. Thank you.
Engineer Castro Emu Prosper Okafor started his engineering career with a bachelor's degree in electrical engineering. He is known for his transformative impact.
Yes, I can
and
see
commitment.
some of the engineering are getting ready with the paint. Please go ahead and do the decorating. And for my sister there,
Engineer
okay.
Castro Emu Prosper Okafor.
May I have Engineer Dr. Felicia Nina Gubata,
He is known for his
FNSC,
transformative impact
to
and
decorate the only lady in the batch. She's to my extreme right.
Engineer Kachisicho Abel Okenwa started his engineering career at the Enugu State University of Science and Technology.
You may proceed for your presidential handshake after the decoration, please. Come for the handshake before your pictures. Thank you.
Engineer Meshaik Ekpemi Okumelde started his engineering career at Ambrose Ali University, where he graduated with a bachelor's degree in electrical electronic engineering. He works with the Ibadan Electricity Distribution Company. Engineer Okudili Gerald Okungu started his engineering career at the Federal University of Technology, Owerri, where he graduated with a bachelor's degree in civil engineering. He is currently the Deputy Manager of Operation and Maintenance. Engineer Kingsley Osita Okonkwo started his engineering career at the Enugu State University of Science and Technology, where he graduated with a bachelor's degree in computer science engineering. Currently, he holds the position of Sub-Chapter Head, Cybersecurity Chapter, Cybersecurity Advisor, and Data Privacy Officer, where he continues to drive impactful initiatives in
Engineer Ukeme Etuk Okor, please come forward. Engineer Abiodun Franklin
started
Olatunji.
her engineering career at the Federal University
Engineer
of Technology,
Chigo
where she
Okwara
graduated with a
Olua.
bachelor's degree in chemical engineering. She currently works with
Online,
Shell
we
Petroleum
have
Company
Engineer
as the front-end
Rotimi
development
Wilmat
manager
Olubeko,
for the HI Field Project and Principal Concept
Engineer Musibo Yomi Olufadi, Engineer Oluwole Olukini. Please come forward. My president. Okay, can we have Engineer Motayo Oluwaseo Omidiji? Engineer Motayo Oluwaseo Omidiji, and there's one person online. Engineer Rotimi Wilmat Olubeko is online.
So let's have him. Let them to invite
Please, can you highlight those online?
engineer.
Engineer Rotimi Wilmat Olubeko. Okay, his hands are up.
Okay. Engineer Rotimi Wilmat Olubeko, FNSC. Have you got someone to decorate you? Is there anybody with you who can decorate you? Okay, no problem. So we have 6
Engineer
people here,
Okpo started his engineering
and we
career
need
at the University of Science and Technology.
people to
where he
decorate
graduated with
them.
a bachelor's degree.
May I have
He is the CEO
Engineer Babatunde
of the
Odulami,
Opulence Fire
FNSC,
Contractors Limited.
and Engineer Joshua Igube, FNSC.
Engineer Franklin Olatunji started his engineering career at the University of Ilorin, where he graduated with a bachelor's degree in mechanical engineering. He is the incumbent Chief Executive Officer of HVAC Solutions Limited. Engineer Chibo Okwara Olua started his engineering career at the Federal University of Technology, Owerri, where he graduated with a bachelor's degree in electrical electronics engineering. He is currently maintenance method manager, where he supervises a team responsible for the standardization of maintenance practices.
Please, once decorated, come up for the presidential handshake. Thank you. Please, our media team, the cameramen, please, we can maintain some decorum. Thanks.
Where he graduated with a bachelor's degree in electrical electronic engineering. He currently works as a senior advisor in the commercial department of ExxonMobil's Information Technology Department in Nigeria. Engineer Olufadi Musibau Yomi started his engineering career at the University of Ilorin, where he graduated with a bachelor's degree in civil engineering. He is currently the deputy manager of development and production in the Nigerian Upstream Petroleum Regulatory Commission in Warri, Delta State. Engineer Oluwole Olukemi started his engineering career at the University of Ilorin, where he graduated with a bachelor's degree in electrical engineering. He is currently a senior management staff of Total Energies Marketing Nigeria Limited. Engineer Omotayo Omidiji started his engineering career at the Bafemi Awolowo University, where he graduated with a bachelor's degree in chemical engineering.
Can we have the
He's currently
screen
senior manager
where we'll have Engineer Shegun Ola Ogungbemi online,
Seplat Energy PLC.
Engineer Samuel Idowu Omokore,
Engineer Abdul Wahab Olorunfemi Onike, Engineer Semota Wilson Osare Nogu, Engineer Gift Osere, Engineer Anthony Anele Owaka, and Engineer Atinuke Urola Owolabi. Please come forward. Nobody's clapping. Are we not having hands? Thank you. We have online Engineer Shegun Ogungbemi. Please make room for those who are coming out. Thank you.
Engineer Samuel Idowu Omokore started his engineering career at the Federal University of Technology in Minna, where he graduated with a bachelor's degree in civil engineering. He is currently the contract manager of Embryo Nigerian Limited. Engineer Onike Olorunfemi started his engineering career.
Conferees with their spouses are decorated by their spouses. May I have Engineer Vera Ntofon, FNSE, come out to decorate
Gaskia Consult
Engineer Atinuke Owolabi. May I also have Engineer Dr. Olubunmi Koka.
Engineer Wilson Esemota Osarenogowu started his engineering career at the Ambrose Ali University, where he graduated with a bachelor's degree in civil engineering. He is currently the chief civil engineer and the director of design and consultancy, the Ministry of Roads and Bridges.
Once decorated, please, you can proceed for the presidential handshake. Please, if you have misplaced your earpiece, you can please see me. I have a copy of it.
Technology, where he graduated with a bachelor's degree in civil engineering. He is currently a senior manager in the Niger Delta Development Commission. Engineer Anthony Anele Owaka started his engineering career at the University of Port Harcourt, where he graduated with a bachelor's degree in electrical electronic engineering. He is currently a deputy director in the Federal Ministry of Water Resources and Sanitation. Engineer Urola Atinuke Owolabi started her engineering career at the University of Ilorin, where she graduated with a bachelor's degree in electrical electronic engineering and a master's in engineering and management at Coventry University, United Kingdom. She is the managing director and CEO of Rovicat International Limited.
Engineer Habila Bonnet Peter, Engineer Tunde Oyelade Raji, Engineer Olufunke Omobola Saka, Engineer Idris Wada Saleh, Engineer Motayo Medina Tella, and Engineer Bimbola Mojisola Tijani. Please come forward. Can we clap hands for the conferees, please?
Engineer Habila Peter Bonnet started his engineering career at the prestigious Ahmadu Bello University, where he graduated with a bachelor's degree in civil engineering. He is currently working with the Border Communities Development Agency, Abuja, as acting director in the Department of Project Development and Implementation.
Looks like we have only one spouse here. So I need 5 people.
Engineer Tunde
I'm going to call on
Vice President of
at the
Conferment,
prestigious University of Ibadan,
Engineer
where he
Olaolu
graduated with
Ogunjile.
a bachelor's degree in mechanical engineering. He's currently
Photographers,
CEO
please.
of RAD
Let's have
Trust
some quiet.
Engineering.
Please take the first two from my extreme left. Engineer Ali Ibrahim, FNSC.
Omobola Saka started her engineering career at the prestigious University of Lagos, where she graduated with a bachelor's degree
Check the
in
person in the
electrical and
middle.
engineering.
Number 3 from my far left. Engineer Dr. Felicia Onena Gubata.
Ada Saleh started his engineering career at the Department of Civil, Kaduna Polytechnic, where
Check
he
the two
graduated
ladies.
with a HND in civil engineering and structural
While the
engineering.
spouse
His professional
engineer does,
knowledge spurred
yes,
him to obtain
for his wife.
a PGD in highway and transportation engineering from Bayero University. He is currently a chief manager.
Once you are done with the decoration, please come up for the presidential handshake.
Engineer Omotayo Tella started her engineering career at the prestigious University of Lagos, where she graduated with a bachelor's degree in civil engineering. She
Once
further
decorated, please come up for the
master's degree in
presidential
structural and
handshake.
foundation engineering from Harriet Watt. Engineer Abimbola Mojishola Tijani started her engineering career at Bayero Obafemi Awolowo University, Ile-Ife, where she graduated with a bachelor's degree in chemical engineering. She is currently the project manager of the ongoing SPDC Asa North Ohaji South Gas Project.
And then our last set, Engineer Cornelius Ugoji, Engineer Nwabweze Chilaka Ugoji, Engineer Loveday Okechukwu Ulagu, Engineer Okezie Ule, Engineer Kaios Umekesobi, Engineer Erese Kenneth Umukoro. Please, can you come forward? Clap hands for them, please. This is our last batch of conferees. Keep clapping, keep clapping. Congratulations.
Engineer Cornelius Ugoji is a career independent systems operator who worked and retired from the defunct National Electric Power Authority, now Power Holding Authority of Nigeria, meritoriously after mandatory 35 years of service. He is currently the MD CEO of Complete Electric. Engineer Chilaka Nwabweze Ugoji started his engineering career at the University of Lagos, where he graduated with a bachelor's degree in chemical engineering. He is currently the founder and group managing director of several businesses, including Farm Energy Service Limited.
May I have Engineer Ben Ozobeme
Engineer Loveday
come to decorate one of the conferees? Engineer Lumayowa Idowu, FNSC, please come out.
In civil engineering,
to decorate
is
one of
currently
the
serving as a member of
conferees.
the Committee on Traffic Management and Security Situation in Kaduna State.
Yeah, Idowu.
Engineer Ule Okezie started his engineering career at the University of Port Harcourt, where he graduated with a bachelor's degree in civil engineering. He is currently a director of the Niger Delta Development Commission, Port Harcourt, River State, Nigeria. Engineer Kaios Iken is a professional project manager certified by Project Management Institute USA. He was the head
Once you have been decorated, please come up
provision of infrastructure
for the presidential
in the
handshake.
Extension District of Abuja, which comprises facilities such as roads, underground storm water, and sewer drainage system bridges.
You may proceed for the presidential handshake. Congratulations.
Engineer Chief Ereshe Kenneth Omukoro started his engineering career at Queen Mary University, London, where he graduated with a bachelor's degree in mechanical engineering. He later proceeded to obtain a master's of science in mechanical engineering from the University College, London. He is the director of Adua Engineering Consult, Coreline Energy Limited, Don Rose RK Limited, and Don Rose Nigeria Enterprises.
No? Ladies and gentlemen, can we please have our seats? Thank you.
Can we give a very big round of applause to all the conferees and their spouses? The next item is one that will require for a few people to come up here. We have one of our publications on the Nigerian Society of Engineers, the Nigerian Engineer Magazine. It is a quarterly publication that has been on for as long as Nigerian Society of Engineers has existed, for 66 years. The first edition for the year 2024 was launched during the conferment that took place on 15th of May, being also the first conferment in the year. And the second one is going to be unveiled today. And to do that, I have the pleasure of inviting up here Engineer Ezekiel Hart Elisha, FNSC. Engineer Dr. Kingsley Okonkwo, FNSC. Engineer Omotayo Oluwaseun Omidiji, FNSC. And Engineer Enajite ABM, FNSC. Your job today is to unveil the Q2 edition of the Nigerian Engineer, which features I've just been reminded that one major stakeholder in the energy sector, which this edition features, is not represented here. So I'd like to call Engineer Victor Ojabo, FNSC. And for balance, because of the fact that we are in the era or in the age of equality, equity, diversion, and inclusion, I'm going to invite here Engineer Atinuke Wuraola Owolabi, FNSC. She is the chairman of APWEN Lagos chapter. Your job is to unveil the magazine. And in doing so, I assure you that you will not be required to name a prize. We do live in very sensitive times. You will only be required to renew your pledge to support the Nigerian Society of Engineers in all its projects and programs. One of them, of course, being the publication or the publishing of the Nigerian Engineer magazine. So each one of you will be required to come up here and speak for 30 seconds on what your plans are for the Nigerian Society of Engineers. I'll give you 1 minute each. And I'll start from Engineer Victor Ojabo, FNSC.
Thank you very much, Madam President, and all conferees here present. In 1 minute, what I'd like to say is, first of all, I don't know what's in this edition, but because I've seen previous editions, I'm very sure that whatever is there will move not just engineering profession forward, but also Nigeria as a country. So, first of all, what I would like to say on behalf of myself, and indeed maybe the Bonny chapter of NSC, is that we will connect with the team and see what we can do for the next edition. And then we will revert with a fixed amount. Thank you very much.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for this opportunity. I know Madam and our team visited our offices some time ago. So I think in the line of that, I would like to express the company's support for the for the NSC, and we'll continue to support the NSC in everything we do, sending delegates and supporting all activities. Thank you.
Thank you.
Almost a setup. Okay, thank you, Madam President, and everyone present. So I'd first like to appreciate everyone really, and Madam President for her support to my team, our batch of fellows. Yay. And a key thing we would like to do with the NSC going forward, already the collaboration has started and it will continue to grow, is to continue to encourage our young engineers, both the graduates, those just joining in, to be a part of the NSC in technical papers and our contributions to the society. So I'm looking forward to seeing more of that, and more of that in our magazine as well. Thank you very much.
Good afternoon, everyone. All protocol observed. My fellow FNSCE, I want to say this. We all are together in this. Let's all stand up and support this magazine. Let's support in every way we can, and that's what I'll ask from the team here. Let's, as much as possible, do our best to help NSC to move forward. So let's start with this magazine. I'll support this magazine in any way I can. So I ask everybody here as fellows, let's continue to support this magazine. Thanks.
Which of them do I use? Thank you, Madam President, for the honor to address this esteemed gathering. So what I promise to do is to continue to mentor the youths that are coming up, continue to serve as a conduit for them to express themselves and to grow. And corporately, whatever comes my way that supports the society, I will do all that I can do to ensure that the society thrives. Thank you.
Thank you very much, our president, our mentor, our mother. Thanks for this privilege, and thanks to everyone. As a female engineer, I believe the future of Nigerian Society of Engineers is in the hands of our younger ones. The young engineers, the engineering students. We'll continue to empower them, push them forward, building capacity for them, and making sure they are relevant in the society. Thank you very much.
And to cap it all, I would like to say that in our bid to rebirth the NSC for the growth, advancement, and empowerment of engineering in Nigeria, we shall together continue to push for that which is possible. Congratulations, everyone. So we shall unveil the magazine now.
Unveiling of the Nigerian engineer. This edition has the theme, Energy Sector in Nigeria, Opportunities and Challenges. It will be a very good read, and I encourage everyone to have a copy. Please, Vice President, Corporate Services, Engineer Nina Agubata, FNSC, come forward. ESCO Member, Distinguished Engineer Ibrahim Aliyu, FNSC. The President of Kuren, our amiable Engineer Ezed Abubakar, FNSC, FA Inch. You're welcome and come forward, sir. Please ensure you don't leave this venue without a copy of the Nigeria Engineer, Energy Sector in Nigeria, Opportunities and Challenges. Thank you very much.
While the other launchers or unveilers go back to their seat, may I request that the President of Koren, the Council for the Regulation of Engineering in Nigeria, Engineer Professor Sadiq Zubair Abubakar, fellow Nigerian Society of Engineers, fellow Nigerian Academy of Engineering, please come forward and make a few remarks.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My President, Madam President, thank you for inviting me to share my joy with my colleagues, the new conferees, and their spouses, beautiful spouses that are here. I would like to first apologize for getting to this very important event late. We had to make a follow-up on our visit yesterday to the National Assembly regarding a bill that touches again on engineers. another engineering practitioner in the country. So I really apologize for coming at this hour. I would like to congratulate all the conferees and pass this message to them. I'm sure all of you are very much familiar with the current realities we are facing as a nation and as professionals of engineering. At the tip of the pyramid is this group called the engineers. There are very daunting challenges that are facing us in the profession. And I'm sure some of them you know. One that is very close to heart is the building collapse. That is all over the country. And also the very sentimental aspect of the unskilled level in the private sector, in the informal sector of engineering. We have millions of them, and it's becoming obvious to the country that we need to skill them. We need to upskill them, give them the skill that they can be useful to the nation, that we can deploy their skills, competencies, and proficiencies. This is a very, very important task to all of us. Please, I would like to join my president, Madam President, I'm sure she has said that, to appeal to all of you to take it as a duty to position yourself as mentors, because we really have to take that as a sacred duty. We have to mentor the younger ones. I believe NSE is going to play that leading role in promoting the mandatory professional development, which I know we have developed what we call the scorecard of professional development, the units that people are going to earn. NSE is driving that. I would like to appeal to all of you to please key into that, because they are very, very important, very germane, for us to address the challenges that are very glaring. We have to reposition and rebrand the engineering profession in this country. And the way to do it is to play to the dictate of our ethics, our code and standard, and the professionalism of our profession. I thank all of you, and I want to congratulate all the conferees. I wish you a very successful sojourn in our profession. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Please, let's put our hands together for the President of Koren, Engineer Professor Sadiq Zubair Abubakar, fellow Nigerian Society of Engineers, fellow Academy of Engineering. Thank you very much, sir, for that wonderful words of encouragement. So, my dear fellows, it is our duty to support mentorship, especially for our young engineers. I believe we are enjoying the meal, and we all enjoy ourselves. If you are enjoying the meal, can we hear the sound of your plate with your spoon? Let's make that sound. Oh, that's great. Thank you, thank you, thank you very much. A very wonderful meal made possible by Engineer Yetunde. The food equally is a fellow. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, may we now invite for the response on behalf of the conferees today, Engineer Abimbola Mojishola Tijani, FNSC. Please, a round of applause for her.
Good afternoon, everyone. All protocols observed. On behalf of the 61 fellows that were conferred this evening and the 116 fellows inducted today, I would like to express our heartfelt gratitude to the following individuals and groups, starting with Madam President, Mr. Ex-President, the Chairman of the Board of Fellows, the Executive Committee members and all the members of the Board of Fellows, all Executive Committee members of the NSC at the federal level, at the state level, all the chapters and all the divisions, and even the ones in the schools, because that's where we all started from. I'd like to express our gratitude to our leaders from Koren, from Apwen, and other sectors of the engineering profession. To all our senior fellows who have welcomed us into their esteemed ranks today. To all the institutions, companies, employers, employees, academia, regulators who have supported us on this journey to the pinnacle of our profession. And of course, to our spouses, to our family members, to our friends and colleagues and well-wishers who have encouraged and celebrated us. Thank you all for your contributions. Thank you for your guidance. Thank you for your unwavering support. We are honored to have reached this milestone, each one of us, and we couldn't have done it without you. Thank you a million times over. Today is a momentous occasion, and I'm thrilled to share my thoughts with you. The investiture of our president was a highlight for me. I joined online, and I was enamored by our distinguished career and our pedigree. I was enamored by all the dignitaries that came from across the world and different engineering organizations from Africa, from Europe, and several people. I felt proud to be an engineer. I felt very proud to be a Nigerian, and of course, I was proud to be a woman. Thank you, Madam President. And on that very day, we thought great things are happening in NSC. Thank you, Mr. Ex-President, for how far you've led us. And to everyone that has worked tirelessly in this wonderful organization. And I thought we should join Madam President to have a milestone during our tenure. So we said that we were going to assemble the largest number of women to come for conferment. And I'm very proud to announce to you today that for the first time in NSC history, you've got 12 distinguished new female fellows. And 8 of them are from Shell. So thank you very much for making that happen. I remember the email I sent at around 12 midnight. Madam President replied immediately, and I was wondering which corner of the world is she writing from. Thank you very much for making that happen. And to the Board of Fellows for taking us, all of us on extraordinarily. We made it. So Madam President, we are here to thank you for inspiring us. To our male colleagues, thank you also for welcoming us into the engineering community. When we were taking the photographs, there were a group of people from Futo. They said, oh, we were all in the same class. If you didn't let us sit in those engineering classes, we won't be here today as fellows with you. So thank you, fellows. Thank you, new fellows. Thank you, gentlemen. Of course, I have to say that Shell also has the largest cohort today. 18 of us are being inducted from different sections of Shell. And I have at least 30 people from the energy industry. Also here today, we have from the academia, we've got CEOs, COOs, we've got senior managers and directors from across industries, local, national, and international. We've all heard from the snippets about the diverse backgrounds. So I'd like to say thank you very much to everyone for getting us here, and congratulations once again to all the new fellows. In response to Madam President's charge, I affirm that the 61 of us here today, and I'm sure I'm speaking on your behalf. Hi, fellow fellows. On behalf of the 61 of us here today, and I'm certain the 116 of us today, that we commit to exactly what you've said, demonstrating engineering excellence, serving with integrity, stepping up and working harder, and pushing further our noble profession, contributing to society from the local government all the way to the federal government, and not just in Nigeria, across the world. So I'll end again by saying thank you, thank you, thank you to everyone in every way that has made today possible for the 61 of us in this cohort and the 116 of us today. Thank you. And again, congratulations to all my fellows. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Engineer Abimbola, and congratulations to all her fellows. The President of the Nigerian Society of Engineers has taken the pledge from Shell, and judiciously, I'm very sure, Shell will shell them out for the NSC. A round of applause for Shell. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time to say thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I think you have all done well sitting here and enjoying yourselves. A round of applause for yourselves. Put your hands together for yourselves. May I invite for the vote of thanks the Chairman, Programs and Publicity Committee of the Nigerian Society of Engineers, who equally is the brand new chairman of the Nigerian Society of Engineers Abeokuta branch, the youngest chairman in that branch. Please put your hands together as we invite Engineer Olumayowa Idowu, fellow Nigerian Society of Engineers, for the vote of thanks. Please put your hands together for him. I'm very sure NSC is not a secret to you anymore. Every time you get publications, this is the man behind it. Let's put our hands together for him.
Madam President, past presidents in attendance, our amiable current president, Vice President Corporate Services, National High School Corporate Services, Chairman and members, Board of Fellows, our amiable ES, Chairman of Branches, National Chairman of Divisions, distinguished fellows and corporate members of our great societies, our new conferees, distinguished guests, gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen. It's my great pleasure to deliver the vote of thanks at the conclusion of this quarter's fellowship conferment ceremony. And first and foremost, I would like to appreciate God for the success of this event. My special appreciation also goes to our distinguished president, Engineer Margaret Aino Guntala FNSC, whose leadership, acumen, and guidance has elevated the status of our great society in the past 7 months. I believe she deserves a round of applause for that. Our respect and acknowledgement also goes to the Board of Fellows, who puts in the necessary effort to ensure that these fellows are worthy and deserving of this conferment. I would also like to appreciate members of my committee, Program Branding, Publicity and Media Relations Committee, event organizers, staff of NSC, whose tireless efforts have also assisted greatly to the success of this event. To the new fellows, I cannot express enough the collective admiration we hold for your achievements. Each of you serve as a beacon of excellence, and we look towards your light as a guide in our pursuit of engineering perfection. And of course, we must acknowledge our colleagues and all members of our great society, Nigerian Society of Engineers. Finally, to all attendees, thank you for taking your time to be here with us today. Your participation has contributed to the engaging atmosphere that we have today. Once again, thank you all for being here. May the Nigerian Society of Engineers continue to flourish and lead the way in the engineering profession. Thank you so much, and God bless you all.
Thank you very much, our dynamic chairman, Publicity and Program Subcommittee. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time to bring this program to a halt. I want to believe that you have enjoyed yourself, and we encourage you to be good ambassadors of the Nigerian Society of Engineers. Please, after we close, all the fellows, our new fellows, you take the photograph outside. Remember that, please. Once, after the national anthem, we'll have the procession, and then you take the group photograph outside. Thank you. Can we please be upstanding for the national anthem? The procession. Please remain standing as we take the procession. The mace bearer, followed by the President of the Nigerian Society of Engineers, the Deputy President, past President, Vice President, Chairman Board of Fellows, National ESCO members, Members Board of Fellows, Executive Secretary, and our new fellows. Thank you very much. Enjoy yourselves, enjoy your party, and remember to take the group photograph. Please, you may process out. Thank you.
Thank you.